I guess Kevin's doing the introduction today. I'm just kidding. He doesn't feel comfortable yet. Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get used to this being on stream thing.
well, welcome back, everyone, to our Curse of the Azure Bonds game, which we are coming to an end very soon. We're scared, and that, depending on how it goes tonight, that ending may be coming sooner rather than later. So with the introductions,
Except in my face.
yeah, exactly. With my introductions, I am Nick. I play Losarata Stonecrag, a character who I can't believe at this point I am not emotionally attached to, but that's okay. Say la vie. That's pretty much all I have for my guy. He'll heal you, but I'm kind of scared as to what we're going to be facing, so I may not be useful. So, Derek, you want to go next?
Oh, sure. I'm Derek. I play Colt. I am a halfling monk. I have overlarge fists, and I have a slight dependency on condiments, mostly mayo, occasionally ketchup, and if it's on a bad day, you might see me with some fancy mustard, but we won't talk about that. Lauren, why don't you?
The spinach.
Yeah, but that's how I get my strength. So my key points are regenerated by consuming mass quantities of mayo. Just that's how I do it.
Note to self: add sriracha.
Oh, dude, that's so scary.
Yeah, and that's how I get my fiery fists later. I hope. If it works, we'll try.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you say my name?
Yes, Lauren. Why don't you go ahead?
Hi. I do things. It's fun. And sometimes inappropriate jokes. Yeah. So Lauren play Whim, Tiefling Sorcerer, Wild Magic, Broken Horn. I hope to cause some mayhem. Yeah. Yes.
Hi. We're all having one of these kind of nights. I play Volna in this game. Our sharpshooting elf friendo, aka Mom. I'm kind of excited if we have a TPK today, just because it'll be glorious. A couple before session ends.
I just want to be clear that all the TVK rumors started on your side of the screen and not mine.
Oh yeah, yeah. It would just be hysterical, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna pass it off to Rozzy, who was rocking it tonight. Look at that shit, yo.
I turned off the flashing though. So this game I play Lyra. I am a human warlock, and I have a bunch of pixies. And a kitty. I guess I was a tad aggressive. Come back to me. She was laying on the keyboard. My bad. But yeah, that's all I got. Who didn't go?
Just me.
God.
I'm Kevin. I DM this game. I'm not in charge. I have very little control over what happens. I just try to keep things from getting boring. Which you guys make easy, because, you guys can turn an empty room into a mistake. When we ended our last session, you guys had just come up and seen the towers of Mithranor over the horizon. This is the end point of the last several months of your lives, where you've had a set of Azure bonds, that's the title of the campaign, etched on your arms that, in certain circumstances, take away your free will completely and force you to act as instructed. Early on, you were forced to attempt to assassinate King Azun by the fire knives in Tilberton. You dealt with that. From there, you made your way to Ulash, where the cultists of Mwandor wanted to use you to open a portal and allow their rotting demon lord of a god into the world to eat everything. And I've been told my mic is a little weird, so I'm going to check a setting.
Very garbled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be your beard here, so who knows?
What?
My beard may be more.
Crackling the
My
campfire.
beard may be more
No,
epic than
that's
this mic can handle.
Yeah, it's like it knows. It's like, oh god, this is Kevin's beard. I can't handle it.
All my settings are where they belong.
Jesus
So
Christ, Mayu. Fuck off.
Okay.
No,
are you having cat problems?
I don't know what the fuck she just did, but it was loud and I don't appreciate it.
God, me.
Yeah,
From
there's just
there,
like a lot of static.
okay. Um, is that better?
Keep talking just to.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
I had a fan running in the background that was apparently the source of background noise.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's like
Jesus.
infinitely better.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
It was picking up
Sorry,
the
you
fan.
cannot remain cool. No fan
Holy
for you.
shit.
Okay.
Under
Damn.
pressure, start sweating profusely.
From there, you guys made your way to Zental Keep, where Fazul Shembrel was pulling your strings, and for him, it was mostly just an experiment to see if this would work. He was not satisfied with the results because you were able to try to kill him. While he's working on getting his money back, unlikely, you traveled south to a small village named Hap, where Wizard Drakendaros was attempting to use you as part of his plot to just cause havoc over the entire area by commanding dragons. Now, through all of this, you've acquired 3 different magic items: the Sword of Lathander, Gauntlets of Mwandor, and the Helm of Dragons. These are 3 items you were told you would need to defeat the holder of the final bond, Tyrant Thraxus. He's somehow associated with the Pool of Radiance, a kind of mythic portal to other worlds that he draws power from. Currently, he has that in Myth Trenor. As you approach the city, Volna, you've been here before. This is the city your people have been guarding since the elves left the Cormenthor Forest. The elves were not responsible for the dome of magical force that you find surrounding the entire city. As you circle the dome, you find a single opening in the burial glen on the side of the city cemetery. This is where not just elves have kept their crypts, but the humans and dwarves and others who lived in the city. So that's where we start. You look out over the burial glen, and you've got tombs and crypts of various sizes and types, overgrown with vines, trees poking up into the air between them that have grown since the city was abandoned. You occasionally hear screams and shouts from unidentifiable beast types somewhere else throughout
Yay.
the city. You know the city is dangerous. You know magic here is unreliable due to the fractured mythal. Let's start right there as you guys take your first steps into the Elven City.
So, I'm gonna be freaking out because we're back in this situation where magic is just fucky wucky, and I don't want to deal with that. And it's kind of scaring me a little bit.
Do you
Yeah.
whisker?
I'm
There's a
gonna do a
tingle.
scare.
There's a tingle on the parts of you that connect to the magical weave. You can
Bro,
feel
my left liver is tingling, and I'm not really okay with this.
Your left liver?
Yeah, the left side of my liver.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just the left side?
Just the left side's attached, not my right.
Okay.
Oh,
Is the other
just
side gone
floating around.
from alcohol poisoning?
Maybe. Can't confirm.
I thought we were just gonna learn an anatomy lesson that dwarves have 2 livers. That
They have the left and the right liver.
they have one liver reserved completely for alcohol processing and another one for other bodily.
It's
Yeah.
just a
Liver side.
normal human liver, but you cut it in half and it's placed at 2 sides of the body.
I think it's pretty fitting that the only way that we can find to get into this city leads to a graveyard.
It's scary, but I think
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna try and see if this graveyard is cleansed. I'm wondering if I can kind of sense that, or if we're going to be in for
Which of
something.
your senses or abilities are you going to use for that? Are you just going to give it a good look?
So what I'd like to try and do is, I think I had it in here. I thought I had not dispel magic. Not maybe I was gonna
Detect magic?
try. Yeah, I guess. But I think instead of using my arcane powers, I'm gonna try and use my religious powers to kind of call upon something from my deity to try and see if I can
Okay.
figure this out.
Okay. So you want to try and make a religion check?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm
Give me a
wondering.
die roll.
That's a 12. But before I give you anything on that, what happens if I use my gem of seeing?
Okay. Well, on the 12, you look around the crypts and buildings, and you see uh, all of the major elven gods represented in some way, shape, or form. A statue, a symbol on a wall, something. Um, on the rest, even some of the human and dwarven and gods for other races are represented here, and that mark put above tombs and such and things like that. It is a wide mix, probably more diverse than anything you've seen in modern cities. Now, when you go for the gem of true seeing, first off, roll me a d20.
D20? Okay. Just straight up D20?
Yep, let me know the roll.
That would be a 9.
Okay. Um, as you activate that and look on there, you can actually see the entire dome stretching up hundreds of feet into the air above the burial glen above the city.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Um,
Did you do that?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
you kind of start to do the mental math on what type of power source it would take for something like this, and it's immense. Um,
Whew.
Once you get over the initial reaction to how much power is being pushed into this, you can trace some of those threads of magic back, and they kind of have a snake to a location on the north side of the burial glen.
Okay, so I can sense that that something at the north side of the cemetery is kind of giving this dome its power. If I'm kind of getting that correct.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna let the team know. I'm just gonna be like, all right, so this is a really tall structure, a lot taller than I thought it was. It's requires at least 1 to 2 joules at least of Arcana, um, and it something's coming from the north, which is powering it.
Hmm.
And by
Well,
the
I think
north, I
that's
mean the north of this graveyard.
is that. I mean, that's a good enough place to start. I mean, we don't know exactly where we need to go, and any
do we have to
source of
unplug it?
power is gonna. I would imagine any source of power is gonna have like things drawn to it that might be able to, answer our questions.
I'm just
Maybe.
gonna keep
I don't
casting
know.
Toll of the Dead around me.
You do get
A lot of church bells.
some sense that not all of the dead are resting peacefully.
Ah,
Um,
that is why.
some of the tombs and crypts have had their doors removed or pried open. Some of them have been replaced. Um, but there's not everything here is undisturbed.
Yo, we need to roll some stones in front of these doors or something. We need to do a Jesus
What?
moment.
Roll. I mean, I'll just start. If you really want them blocked off, and there's some free stones, I can start doing that. That's no problem.
It might help.
know.
It might help. Though that's really all I know. But I think we should not focus on that. I'm thinking that we need to go to where it's concentrated because I feel like that is our point of interest.
All right.
That's it all.
So, when given like other places we've been before, how do you feel today?
Oh, her hair's full on staticky.
Oh, good.
Like she's
Good.
like ready.
I love that.
Just full of hot magic around her. I would think that like a cat with when their fur's up, it's totally happening to her like shoulders. Like,
Whew, the
it's fine.
humidity in the air is
Okay.
crazy today. Like,
Fine. Okay.
Yeah,
But you may want to be
you're
like
definitely
30 feet
feeling.
away from me, just in case.
Occasionally, there's like swirls of wind near Whim that have no real explanation.
We did just kind of carry a nuclear detonator into into a town and just said, "Hey, let's see what happens here." So that's fine. We can do this. Come on. I agree. We should go check out that power source.
All right. As you cross the glen, like big wide pathways, not exactly streets, but there's a distinct way to get from one place to another. One of the tombs that you pass by, doors are hanging wide open as you approach it.
time to
And
close that door.
it's not the only one where things have been opened. What sets this one apart is different, as something is exiting the crypt.
Wait, something physical or something like apparitional?
Yeah,
Girl,
there's it's
either
Because I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
it's two humanoid forms dragging something heavy. Uh, Looks like a large stone slab of some type.
Okay. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna see if I can try to communicate with those spirits just to see like what's happening here.
Okay. They are physical. They
Oh,
have
they're real people.
yeah. They
Oh,
have
then
a
I'm
physical
going
form.
to be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
They
that's
don't pay any attention to you whatsoever. They just slowly drag this stone slab. Um, when you get a little bit closer, assuming you're approaching,
yeah, I want to kind
um,
of. If they're not gonna pay attention to me, then they should have no problem with me looking at what the fuck it is that they're dragging.
they are both corpses, um,
Oh, cool.
dried out and prepared. They look like they've been animated from a crypt.
Cool. I love it. Um, I need to cast a spell on them, and I don't know if I should bless them, um, because I don't know what that's going to do, um, or if I should word of radiance them, because
Word of radiance, you need to get close.
oh that oh that's right, that's
That's what
5
makes
Got a
feet.
it really
5 foot.
fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
So
just like hang my arms over their shoulders and like utter something holy and then like light them up.
It's badass.
You know what? I'm actually gonna how the tablet, the stone tablet. Like, what is? Do I see anything on this tablet?
um, give me a perception check.
All right. Because if fuck it, I'm just gonna take it and yeet it back into the fucking into the crypt.
It could be part of the cleanup crew.
19. No. 19.
They're carrying their own puppets around just in case. Like,
Um,
I'm tired. Let's go to bed.
There is something like etched on the surface of the tablet. It looks like it's a large map. You don't know where the map's from. You don't know where the map is showing you. But it's like a 4-inch thick stone slab that they're dragging. A couple 100 pounds worth of stone that they're pulling along.
Couple hundred, you say? I'm gonna stand on the tablet.
That's worth a die roll. Give me a dexterity check.
Correct.
Don't do it. You have a
what
habit of
what does a
falling off of
15 get
things.
me?
Safely on the stone slab.
Okay. Cool. So they're just continuing to drag this thing with an extra like 500 pounds on it, like.
They don't seem to notice the extra weight. They're not moving very fast. The two of them are at the front of the slab, and then they're dragging the back half. So it's just grinding along the ground, tearing things up as it goes.
I'm gonna turn to the crew and say, do you guys want to see where this is going, or do you want to, like, I don't know, maybe stop them and tie them up, or like what? Because I don't really know what to do in this situation. Their corpse is moving, and they don't seem to be bothering anything, but they also seem to be grave robbing, so that seems a little conflicting in my mind.
Yeah, but you just stepped on their thing and they're not even responding to you.
What? Okay, cool, but what do we want to do with
I
them?
think I'm like walking, but they're like dragging you away.
I'm just like, hey, God, well, we're not moving very fast. We're like moving 1 inch an hour.
And then in 45 minutes, Lestrada's no
Yeah,
longer
they're
part of the
moving
party.
about half your normal walking speed is how fast they're moving.
Can I investigate the tablet since they're slow enough? I can probably make out
Sure.
what the hell it is. I guess Arcana, in case if it's magical.
You've probably seen it or something.
The tablet's not magic in any way.
Okay.
But if you want to give it a check, history might let you know what it's of.
Okay. 12.
You have no idea.
I'm not really into math.
It's some section of a city.
Yeah, geography's not my best.
Yo,
subject.
old
I like making
elf
things explode.
person, come here.
Mom, do you know
What?
Come.
What?
You are an elf. This is an elf thing,
Yes.
probably. Come take a look at it. You
Okay,
are old.
I'm
you
gonna
probably
go-
know.
Okay, I'm gonna come take a look at it.
And while they're doing that, I'm just going to point to a random gravestone and just go, you stay down.
What? It's not a gravestone. It's a tablet.
I know. I said I was going to point to a random gravestone
Oh, fair.
and say, you stay down.
A fist breaks through the surface.
Volna, when you get close enough to look at it, it's the area of forest to the west of Mithranor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a map of nearby
Oh,
forest.
wait, it's a map. It's a map, and you guys couldn't read a map?
No, because I've been stuck in a
think
cave
so.
most of my life.
Have you never
Yeah,
seen a
like
map
mine.
before?
No.
Like,
They recognized it as a map. They just didn't know where the map was from.
oh, okay. You guys got that far at least.
Yeah.
So the area that my brain just whooshed out what Kevin actually said the area was. You're having one of those nights, guys.
Cool.
It's the
Of the
forest.
nearby forest, right? Yes. Okay. Yes, that is what this map is.
I mean, they're not really doing anything. They're taking a map. I mean, we don't really need this map, I don't think.
Yeah, but
You know,
why
we're
are
trying
they
to
grave
fight
Wait,
for-
why are
robbing?
they taking a map from a grave?
Yeah, that's my concern. Is who's grave robbing this map? Why are they
Mm.
grave robbing? I mean, it's not my grave, so I don't know how elves do their stuff. But like, I don't know if this is tradition where they just kind of take shit. But like,
Well, no, because these are not.
colonizer
elves, are they?
zombies. Like, I don't know. Like,
Are they? Are they like desiccated elves? Are they?
Oh,
oh,
bye, Ozzy.
Oh no.
Mew disconnect.
Yeah, I was gonna say
oh
we made
no, Mew
the
disconnect.
cat hath done it.
Yeah.
We hate Mew disconnects in this house.
Oh no, she completely went offline. Wonder if the
Oh,
cat
Mew
hit the
probably turned the computer off.
hit the airplane mode button.
There's plenty of options.
Oh, there is.
Well, the
You
real
didn't-
big bad guy is me.
You didn't pay their internet bill.
What was your last question? I got distracted by all the things that just happened.
Oh, you said that they're elves. I was wondering if these were like bodies of elves, or it was just you couldn't really tell.
One of them is absolutely an elf. The other, it's part of its face is missing. Makes it a little harder to figure out. It is roughly human, elf, many other species sized.
Very helpful.
Hi.
Welcome back.
You're muted if you don't know that you're muted.
Motherfucker Jones. They decided to like update, I guess, and the whole fucking thing crashed. Maybe
That's
Was
what
I
on the
thought it was
happened to me.
Mew putting it into
Yeah,
airplane
that's
mode
on
or
Mew.
something.
it
That's right.
probably was because she was on the keyboard. She's so bad, and she's still just sitting here like everything's cool.
A few
Or
minutes
not cool.
a few minutes before the stream, I got that box. Do you want to restart now or later? And I went to hit the later, but the timer had run out, so it just
No.
restarted.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I know that feeling. Sorry.
So yeah, the two undead creatures, one is clearly human, the other is a lot harder to figure out. It is missing most of its face.
Oh, yay.
I was really trying to behave here, but the longer we stay here, the more Lestrada has given me a reason to just like start beating up dead things. So
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, there's no. I mean,
It's really
at
not
this point,
natural that they're alive.
I know they're not alive, and they're also like being possessed by something. So go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
fine, yeah, okay. I'm like, I'm really trying to be like decent here and be respectful and try to move things along and help.
They're
But you're really
reanimated. There's
you're
nothing we
putting
can
a
do
lot
for them
of
at
Our
this
bait in
backups
point.
have
front
been
of
our
me.
own for the longest time. Let's F some shit up. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay. You're just gonna lay in with an attack?
Sure.
Go
All right,
for
how do you want to do this?
Go for the head.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Go for the left fingers.
Because I haven't really like shown off lately. It's more of a I've been pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna run and I want to do like that super leap up and then bring down that massive fist like right on the head of or aim for the head and shoulders of that first thing. Whether
Okay.
it really hits that or not, that's my choice. I'm gonna leap up and throw one down on him.
Okay, so you want to flashy attack it in the face.
Yes.
All right, make your flashy attacks.
That is going to be, is it 4? That is only going to be a 13.
Okay, that does not hit. Like you connect with it solidly, but it just doesn't budge. Lestrada, are you still riding the stone slab at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Just check.
I'm
we
having
gonna follow
a
that up with
blast.
additional
If you guys
attacks?
are wondering,
Oh my
Are
god.
you like this on it? You're like laying on it, like lounging.
I'm just standing there, here's my Uber, like on my way.
It looks like you're on a broken down chariot. What happened?
Yeah.
It's more like a skateboard that's like half working, but like it's going great.
Colt, are you following that up with additional attacks?
Oh, yeah, I might as well. At least one more. Because the first one didn't really do anything. And I
It did
know
nothing. Yep.
more than anything, it was me. And the second one is a 20.
That will hit.
Once over, the head goes flying.
That's for 13 damage.
Okay. You throw one of those like elbow strikes in there where you like hit his elbow trying to, and it just shatters.
Nope.
Knocking the entire hand attached to it off. So the stone slab is going to drop. I'll need Dexterity saving throw from Lastrada.
Jesus. Stop getting Amber
Aggressive.
Alerts.
Yeah.
No, that was the failure notice for that roll.
Well, I mean, kind of. I got an 11, so.
So you're gonna when the stone slab falls, you're gonna get knocked off of it and end up prone.
Cool.
With that, the two undead creatures kind of turn to Colt. One of them with the now sharp elbow kind of thing that it may be stabbing with, and they do not look pleased. Red light flashes in their eyes, and they're preparing to attack.
Oh, good. We got their attention.
So how about we put some initiative rolls in here?
Absolutely.
I got a 5. I'm just gonna lay here.
No, it helps if I'm on the right
Aw,
character.
buddy.
It's okay. I'm fine. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
I'm not dead yet.
It's just
Roz,
like
you forgot your dice.
What?
Did you forget your dice?
No, Derek just moved it.
I got an 11,
Fucking
Kevin.
dick.
You're the one that decided to marry him.
oh shit.
It can be undone.
Oh my god.
Undo it and then give him to
Oh
Nick.
my.
No, I don't want him permanently. I just want him occasionally.
On loan, you just want one.
Nope, you keep him.
Oh,
He doesn't really cook either.
oh god, I don't want someone useless.
He can reach things on high shelves.
I guess I can help.
I mean, does he have to really do more than look good?
True. True.
I'm waiting for initiative rolls from people.
I gave
Oh,
you
yeah.
mine.
Hold on. I don't have my fucking shit up. What the
I-
fuck is Microsoft Edge? Is that the browser now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Colt, what'd you get?
22.
Bullshit.
Waiting
Dude,
for
if I
Lyra.
have to log in, this is not like my life right now.
But it's nice for a +5 right now.
Yeah.
Don't rush me.
Roz, your initiative bonus is +2.
So roll and then
Bitch,
add
hold
2.
on.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Hey, Colt. You get to go first.
Well, I've already started something, so I might as well continue with the gentleman who I've disabled his elbow. So let's see what we get. Okay. None of that today. So then we got 14 and a 9. So let's see. That's 20. Why am I playing 23 and a 19? 23 and a 19 for my first two attacks.
Both will hit. My windows are in a non-standard order and I don't like it.
Well,
Okay, that's 13 and
you're alive, I guess. That works.
Okay, do you need those separately or should I total
Now
them
just
up?
put them all together.
Okay, so 22 total for those two attacks.
Okay.
And I'll throw another key point. If he's still standing, I'm gonna throw another key
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, no other bits have fallen off.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think both of those are gonna hit as my lowest is 23 and then the other is 26.
That is accurate.
Okay. And 8 and 9. So 17.
Okay. All right. Anything else going on there? Or you finish your turn because we've got a mummy going next.
Oh, that's okay. Now, now I know why he's not falling down. Anyway, yeah. You know what? Nope. I am absolutely done for this round.
Okay. Oh, wow. More options on the stat block than I thought. Okay. So the mummy that you knocked his arm off of just stares right at you and like throws all of the malice contained within inside it right at your face. I would like a wisdom saving.
Is this for a fear-based thing?
It is.
Because I get advantage against being frightened. That's
You
why
do.
I was asking. Yep. That's the only reason I was asking. Okay. Well, I would even with advantage. Oh, great! I got an 11 at my highest.
Okay, so that will fail. That's
The other
neat.
one, the other one was only a 7. So
You are frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn. What was your total?
11 was the first one. Or it
Oh,
was the highest one I had.
I get to use the secondary effect because you failed real good. You are paralyzed until the end of his next turn.
Okay. Until the
So,
end of his next turn. Okay.
yep. How does it feel for you to be stunned this time?
I mean,
Even with the
technically,
type
I could
having-
break that as a reaction, right?
Do you have a reaction that would break something like that? I don't know all the tricks you have.
Okay, no. I have to use an action to do it.
Okay.
It's stillness of mind. I can use an action and one effect that would cause me to be charmed or frightened. But it has to require an action, so I can't do it as a reaction.
Okay. So now that you're paralyzed with fear, when it hits you with his big old sharp spike of a forearm that used to have a hand on it, that's going to hit you for 21 damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against a disease or poison?
It is against a disease or poison.
Because I am immune. So, do you still want the roll though? Is there some?
Let me just double check here. Now, well, this is as much curse as it is disease.
Okay, if so is the curse. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you get it. Wisdom, you said? No,
Yeah.
con, right?
Con save.
Okay, you got a 6 con save.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
you got the mummy rot.
It's not the first time.
Sorry, can't help you. That's not magic, so I can't dispel it.
You cannot regain hit points until you clear the curse, and your maximum hit point total decreases by 10.
Oh wait, is that technically magic or?
It is a curse.
Okay, so I don't have dispel curse, so that doesn't.
Well, no.
Restoration?
There is a spell called remove curse.
Oh, I don't have that prepared. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I had to drop the maximum hit points by 10. Got it.
Yeah. Nick, look at the rest of your. Yes, you have had a long rest since your previous encounter, so you should all be at full going into this.
Yes.
Nick, look at your character sheet. If you have other toys that might work into play here. So that's what he's gonna do. Whim.
Okay, well, that sucked. Sorry, Colt. And then at that guy, I will do a firebolt at his face. Light him on
Okay.
fire. So that will be. How's my plus? 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
Oh, dang. That thing I have that I can do.
You've got Quickened Spell. You have plenty of options.
I know, but I'm gonna do Tides of Chaos, give myself advantage. Because why not? You want me to do, because I do Tides of Chaos, would that then be a surge roll as well?
No. That's a cantrip, so it doesn't surge.
Okay.
But if
even
you
though if I'm doing the
No, that gives me the surge token, so I can say a spell surges whenever I feel like it now.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. So that'll be 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. 3d10. Which is 6. 11 fire damage.
All right.
I rolled low.
Were you attacking the which one?
The one that gave him the one that gave him
Okay.
me rot.
Stabby.
For
Okay.
a second, I thought you said
Because
stabby.
I broke off his arm.
Like,
When you hit him with that, like he's still on fire and taking damage from it. He's a dry, desiccated husk of a corpse.
I made a candle.
Very similar to that, yes.
I made a torch. It's great.
Now, the other thing that everyone else noticed is like that static charge that Wim has been holding as you walk closer and closer into the broken mythal. You can feel the magic tingling off Wim right now.
Oh, good.
So that's going.
joyous.
Yeah, that's full live wire at this point.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Can't wait to fucking die.
Oh, good.
Volna,
Hi. All right. So I am gonna go at the one that. Sorry, my headphones were sliding off my head. That went at Colt and that is currently on fire. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go at it with my.
it's vulnerable to fire. The mummies are vulnerable to fire, so it's taking extra damage from fire attack.
I'm gonna go at it with my. It is a Moonblade. I don't know why I second guessed myself, and that's what it was.
Sure.
First one is a 23 to hit,
Yes.
and do I get sneak attack?
No, because Colt is incapacitated.
Cry. Okay. That first one is 8 damage. And then the second hit is a 14 to hit, which I'm gonna assume is gonna miss.
Can you do as little as 8 damage with your Moonblade?
Yeah, I rolled a 1. It's a 1 plus 7.
You have extra dice on that though.
No, it's 1d8.
No, it's more than that.
The
Yeah, you
sheet
had
says 1d8.
Yeah, then you also add a d6 plus 2 from the magical effect of the Moonblade. It usually gets lost with your sneak attack dice. You have 2 sneak attack dice and then the 1 from the Moonblade.
I've never been rolling that.
It's right there on your sheet.
I have never been rolling that. Okay.
So an additional d6 plus 2. Uh-oh.
3,
Yeah,
4,
the plus
that's an
2 is
additional 5 damage.
Okay, so that
8 plus 5.
was 13 total?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But do I get that for my second hit
Yeah.
with it too?
Every
Okay.
hit.
Well,
Okay.
good thing that we're ending the campaign soon. I mean, gee.
How many sneak attack dice do you normally roll?
Now it's 4.
Okay, well, actually, that should be. 7th level rogue is. Where'd your sneak attack go? It should be 5 now. 4 from sneak attack plus 1 from the blade.
Okay. Well, now I know. I never knew that before. I've always been rolling.
It went up when you leveled.
No, I was rolling 3 before.
Okay, well, handicapping yourself. Not my fault.
Okay, well. Oh, I said the next one was a 14 to hit.
14 on this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, and that is the end of my turn, I do believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lyra.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. So I am gonna Eldritch Blast whichever one's closest. So, got that?
Yep.
Okay. So, what do I add to hit? 23?
Yep.
17?
No.
Alright, so then just one hit.
I was the wrong line. Yes.
Huh?
Yes, the 17 does it.
Okay, and hold on. I think that's a 6. Nope, that's a 9. So then it would be 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. So then question, because I forget, agonizing whatever the hell, is that one time or is it 15?
Let's double check. The agonizing blast.
Yeah, it just says when you cast Eldritch Blast, and hit. But does it mean every hit or?
Let's look at Lyra's sheet, not wins. That'll make it a lot easier.
I have to do that math again. I'm gonna write it down.
That adds +5 to each pull.
Yes, so 21 plus 15, whatever that is.
36.
Yes! I do big damage now!
So all 3 bolts go like center mass on this mummy and just like shatter its rib cage inward. Bits of burning dust get flung back away from Colt.
That's nasty.
And that mummy is no more. There is another one.
So I technically have a question. It's till the end of his turn, but if he's no more,
At the end of it, yeah, it still is initiative step.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Nice try, though. Appreciate that. Lizdrada.
Well, since I've taken a look and seen that there's really nothing I can do to help Colt right now, I'm going to get up. I'm going to dust myself off. And I'm going to... Actually, I don't think I can do anything, because getting up, that's my movement, right? Or is that my...
Half your movement to get up.
Half my movement. Good. So, they're still close by to me, I'm assuming. They didn't really move too far.
No, they're not that far away.
Cool. I'm just going to walk over to one, and then I'm going to say some cool Word of Radiance stuff to it, and I'm going to see what I can do to it.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a spell?
That is going to be a con save.
Alright. 18.
That passes, but let me just see what it does. It does not take anything. I'm just whispering to it. That's cool though. But I'm gonna see what else do I have. Can Colt be healed or no? Like I'm assuming you took damage, right?
Yeah, I took a little damage. I'm technically down 11 from my current maximum hit points.
Okay, well I guess I will healing word you. And we'll do healing word. Why not at a? Let's just do it at a first level because I just want to see. You get 7 points back, so that's cool. And you're gonna get Spellbreaker. So if there's any spells on you, they're broken. But I don't think
if they're lower level than the level of the healing spell you cast. So you'd break any level 1 spells on him right now.
Right, but he does not have any spells on him. He only has a curse, which this would not work. But hey, you get that little thing, so you're good.
Yeah.
Bestow Curse is a level 3 spell. Just to kind of gauge where your power levels are.
So it is a spell, and okay, so...
No, it's a magical effect.
Oh my god, I have 3 different things, Kevin! Like, okay, so I said dispel magic, you're like, oh no, it's a curse. Okay, I don't have a curse thing. You have something. Then
Dispel magic would not work on a curse.
So, no. Oh my god, alright.
Dispel magic won't work on a curse.
It's a magical spell. Well, what is it? Jesus Christ! But thank you for telling me. Alright, I will...
Dispel magic would not work, but your Spellbreaker feature would.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, thank you. Alright. My god.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Nick?
No, I'm just gonna sit here and stew on it.
And as a cleric, you should be able to, if you needed to, tomorrow take Greater Restoration or any of the other spells on that.
That's fair.
Don't worry about me. Just deal with the mummies.
Yeah.
Be good.
Oh, I like that one. The second mummy just starts to kind of fall apart into dust that like drops to the ground and then just kicks up into the wind and starts to swirl around in this whirlwind of sand and mummy bits. It doesn't have any attack when it's doing that, but it's kind of made itself very difficult to wound in its current condition. So the mummy has turned into a swirling vortex of sand.
I hate when that
Oh,
happens.
joy.
It's usually me on a Monday, though.
The face kind of coming out of it too, like in the mummy. The big sand.
Oh,
Mummy.
Lestrada,
Yeah.
roll a d20.
Oh no.
Oh, cause he gets.
We're gonna go with a 10 on this one.
Your spell didn't search. Colt, you
fuck,
have
now
your
I
turn.
have to do that
Welcome
shit.
to my
God
world.
damn you.
Colt, you have your turn where you're still paralyzed. At the end of your turn, the mummy would have its turn. Your paralyzation stops. So we're gonna skip you and go right to Wim.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
gonna try and firebolt the other guy in his windy. I want to make totally want to turn that on fire. That's cool. It's a fire tornado. Please. Oh,
Um,
21 again.
The firebolt passes straight through this cloud of sand.
Okay.
In this state, it's immune to damage.
Oh, okay.
And if grappling and prone aren't going to happen either.
Would I know what this is? So for like, would that be an Arcana check?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
You know,
Nope.
really
12.
messed it up. We just start chucking pennies at the top of its whirlwind.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know how much
I never
true
keep-
research Wim has done, but none of it's on mummies.
Nope. She didn't do nothing.
Volna.
Hi. So do we only have the one that's now a whirlwind? Whirlwind.
Correct.
English words. Use them. I mean,
Just walk away. It can't hurt.
yeah, I was like, what can I even do right now?
Just be like, bye.
I'm just gonna sit down, take a nap. I am gonna hold my action, and if it coalesces back together, I don't think it will, but
Prepare your action to attack it if it reforms.
yeah.
Lyra, what do you have for a cloud of sand, former mummy?
What do I have for what?
The mummy has turned itself into a vortex of sand.
The vortex, Charlie. Sorry. I can.
You've already seen Wim's firebolt pass straight through it.
I can try to Fey Presence it. Basically, it would make him charmed or frightened. So I can make him stop in theory.
Being undead, it's immune to those things.
Oh, let's see what else I get. I can.
Lestrada, you're up next.
No. I mean, sure.
I mean, I can try to polymorph it into a frog or something.
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a crit.
Okay. In its current state, it doesn't have much of a physical form to target. So you'd have to force it into out of vortex mode to do
I
much.
don't have anything that can do that then.
Okay.
Unless blight. I don't think so. That won't work either.
No, that runs into that problem with necrotic damage and undead.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of area effects that could just cover the general area, unfortunately.
All right. Lestrada, what do you have?
What do I have?
Uh-huh.
Harpy.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me like what. Okay. Well, seeing as this thing is now kind of a dust storm, it's kind of a problem. So what I am going to try and do is let's fire something at it. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm actually pretty close to it, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and thunderclap it.
Clap
Okay.
your ass cheek.
I'm gonna clap. Yeah, I'm gonna clap the dust ass cheeks. You dusty ass cheeks.
Hard to do in armor, but you find a way.
There's always a way. All right, it's gonna need a con save.
All right.
Does he have
Your
a flap on that armor?
shockwave just rolls straight through it with no effect.
Well, you know what? Hey, who else was affected by that? Who else was affected by that thing that we just did? The curse. Was
No
it
one.
just Colt?
Just me.
Yeah, just Colt.
Just Colt. All right, Colt.
Special.
Yeah, I know. Wow. You know what? Hell with it. I'll just use another healing spell on you because I'm feeling a little generous. So I'll just cast magic missile. I mean
What did he ever do to you?
we're gonna do healing word just because one. Oh God, that's a lot. It's gonna heal you 12.
Okay.
And I did it at 4th level, so we'll try and do the spell breaker, and it should break your spell curse magic. So
Roll a lot of ones there, huh?
no, I got a 12 on healing. That's not a lot of ones. I did it at a
Okay.
4th level.
Okay. You add your 5 to that too, don't you?
Yeah, that's everything with. Yeah, you're right. That is a lot of ones. Okay.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
I'm having a trouble time. Okay.
Oh, good.
Trouble
I'll just remember
Time
every
trouble.
quick
There you
for
go.
Your spell
So
is
you-
your spell curse is broken.
Yep.
Lifted.
that takes care of the curse. Your temporary hit points are not the hit points that you were subtracted when your maximum went down. Your maximum goes back up, but you don't heal the points right away.
Okay. Yep.
This swirling cloud of dust just starts to move away to the north.
I have to be next to it.
All right, bye.
For Warcaster, right? Your
Yes.
reaction? Okay, damn. Oh, you're right.
I think that we started this, so we should chase this whirlwind to its final destination.
Nah, we can probably just go to town. It's fine.
I'm not gonna warn anybody.
Nah, we're good. It's fine. I want to actually look at the tablet, and I'd like to do something with it. I'd like to. What is my weapon again? What weapon do I have? I had a
Large
weapon
hammer,
here.
I think.
Yes, my
Let me
warhammer.
take an impression of it. I need a copy of the map before he.
No,
Nobody
I'd
does.
actually like to fucking smash it. Because I have a feeling that something evil was going to try and get this map, so I don't want to have them try it again.
You know your way around stone well enough to know that to actually damage this enough to obscure the surface is going to take a lot of time and create a lot of noise.
All right, I'm gonna. Do you guys want to help me just put some like dirt on it, like to cover it?
You guys are
I want to
fucking
take
weird.
an impression, a copy of it, like with, what's it called? What do you
Okay.
call that? Like,
So you want to spend a little bit of time here doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
want
like
to do like
just-
a charcoal rubbing over it, like a.
Oh,
That's
Right?
I thought
what, yeah.
I was
And then
talking
I
about
could do something
burying
to
it. But you can make a copy.
Well.
That's actually a good point. We need that.
So that's going to take a little bit of time. While that is happening, Lyra,
Mhm.
your pixie companions just
Yes.
come flying full speed from around the corner back at you guys.
Oh no. Oh no.
What did they
What
do?
did they do this time?
Probably another day's worth of combat.
And
Oh.
they fly right behind you and then just like hide behind you.
What's coming?
Sorry.
What
All you
is
get-
coming?
I am. I mean.
Oh my.
Nobody asked.
From around the side of the building, a figure is floating in the air about a foot off the ground. Its feet are dangling in the air. It's kind of wearing this pastel colored purple robe, and it like reaches out with this long fingered, 3-fingered hand, and it says, "Hold, we wish to speak."
Go ahead then.
Who are you?
Two more forms, exactly the same, kind of float out behind it. So there's a trio of them. We have taken up residence in the city prior to Tyrant Thrax. We wish things to be returned to the way they were before.
Okay.
Now, as these guys are speaking, you don't so much hear it with your ears as hear it in your head.
Oh snap.
And like their robes are pulled up over their heads, and their hoods are covering their face as much as possible. But every now and then, you can just catch this little flip of a tentacle coming out the front of their hood.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. Okay. Oh god.
All right, time to go to the town. Are we ready?
Sweet.
Oh.
Where can I get that wardrobe?
Yo, I would like to not deal with this right now, and
Fine.
can I banish him?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Oh shit.
Should I banish one of them?
This is the weird team again.
Can I do a 6 level? No, I shouldn't do a 6 level guiding bolt. Can I do a 5th level guiding bolt at one of them?
You can. You can.
Oh dang.
Uh,
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna start drawing a teleportation circle
To where?
to our last place.
All right. So that takes a minute. So that takes a while.
Guys, cover me.
So what are your names? Hi, I'm Wim. Lovely to meet you.
We have transcended the need for names.
That's cool. Love the road.
Oh.
Their name is.
Except that what do we call you then?
My name is was it Courtney with a Q?
Lola? I can call you Lola. Lola's really nice. Or that one, yeah. Sorry.
We would like to help you.
In exchange.
Why?
We desire Tyrant Thraxus to be gone so we can continue our work.
What's your work?
Nothing that will affect you this day.
This day.
You kind of get a gurgly chuckle from them on that one.
Was it the Mayan calendar?
How long
Can we
have
link
you
to that?
been here?
Many years. Many years.
You know what they say about enemies of enemies and frenemies of friends and something or other. I think we can at least hear them out.
Tyrant Thraxus came here just over a year ago. We wish nothing more than to see him removed, along with the Pool of Radiance.
Maybe I should stop casting the circle.
How do you intend to help us?
We can show you a way into his lair,
Uh-huh.
a way that has been cleared of traps, obstructions, and other creatures.
How do we know we can trust you?
All we're asking is that you trust us.
That's not how trust works. That's not at all how trust works.
Our offer is to assist you.
I
By
mean,
us assisting
the
you, we get rid of him. You win out in the end. So you have no reason to lie to us, I guess. Unless you're
If you
working
destroy-
with him.
If you destroy us, our work will continue without us.
Does that imply that there is more of you?
It should.
Do they all have
Okay.
fancy robes too?
So can you guarantee us that? I'm just curious. Like, could you guarantee us that the three of you and others of you that may be in this town at this time will stay on the sidelines? Because I what I'm hearing is you'll give us the path to go to where we need to go to deal with the problem, right? So
We will not approach Tyrant Thrax.
you will not get involved at all, but you'll get us the path to go where we need to go. I mean,
Yes.
I don't see a bad side to this.
And
I mean, yes,
assuming we defeat him, you're gonna let us go unscathed.
We have no interest in what happens to you after.
Okay.
Nice. Me neither. I mean,
Alright. I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, if they're leading us into a trap, we'd be walking into some kind of trap regardless of their help or not, more than likely, so...
they know where we're here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They mentioned it. We haven't said a single thing. They've mentioned, pretty much everything. So we're kind of at a practical disadvantage there. I guess. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it sounds like a good deal, but
Yeah, I mean,
choose.
as I said, if they are leading us into a trap, I feel like even if we didn't take their help, we'd be walking into a trap anyways. So it's either trap, or no trap if they are not laying a trap. So we go with them, because it's...
Tyrant Thraxus has been aware of you since you arrived in the city.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Of course.
it's hard not to be
Oh.
aware of us. We're
Yeah.
always.
Do our bonds hurt any, or no? They're just kind of dormant. The bonds we have
There's like a general purpose pull towards north, the same area you guys have been going in, where the energy seems to be emanating from. But other than that, no, the bonds are silent.
Like, okay, so my final vote on this is we can do it. I think Volna's absolutely right. Like, the end result is we're going to get closer to where we need to be, trap or no trap, we'll deal with it.
Fuck me.
What do you think, Wim?
You could do an entire stream of just watching Razi
Get
cat
frustrated.
torment her.
What did you do to my computer?
It's like, the fuck did you do, Miku?
Miku?
I said Mew, but I did a...
It sounded like you said Miku.
No.
Driving me
Scoop could be
nuts.
doing Scoop could be doing nearly anything in another room.
Scoop has decided that she is an outdoor kitty now, but
Oh,
she's a
really?
good girl at it. She comes home, unlike me, you.
Huh.
Yeah, unlike you.
Bless?
Bless you.
Bless you?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm like allergic to her.
Even
And she's
my
like,
dog heard that, and I have headphones.
sorry.
Get you?
No, when that happened, her ears popped up, her head popped up. She looked at me like, "What the hell you do?"
Don't look at me like I'm the crazy one, Neo. Be a bitch.
So, will you accept our assistance against the mindless one?
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
fucking do it, bruh.
Sure, why not? I say as I stop and I start wiping away my teleportation circle.
Insight check. For
I need a
and it's
tissue.
yeah, I go along with it. I trust them implicitly.
Yeah. I mean, they know what they're talking about, I guess, so it's fine.
I mean, they're in my head,
Okay.
so obviously.
Well, I'm not saying I trust them, but what do we have to gain or lose at this point?
Let's get the job done.
All right. They lead you through the streets. Behind one of the buildings, they kind of reach their creepy three-fingered hands out and levitate a stone block and move it to the side, revealing a set of stairs.
Oddly convenient.
At the end of this sewer tunnel, you will find yourselves in the mindless one's lair. The way should be clear. And as they say that, there's a crack of thunder overhead, and there's a storm
yay.
rolling in that is relatively unseasonal.
Yay.
Response to us arriving so soon? You think?
Maybe not, maybe.
Mhm. Can almost guarantee that's what it is.
I hate when that happens. Well, onward, I guess.
Onward. Let's kill this bitch or die trying.
Kill this
Yeah.
bitch.
Let's see
Free
what
your
happens.
death. Kick your death.
I will have the cake, please.
We're out.
Take either.
No, we're out. Sorry.
All right. The sewer tunnel here runs kind of straight and narrow, and when it comes up, there's a stone block at the top of the steps, much smaller and lighter than the one that the Illithid trio levitated off. When you move that out of the way and step up into the room, this looks like it was a kitchen of some type in the distant past. Dust and debris covers everything with this like thin film. There's a wooden door on one side of the room that is very locked, and the rest of the room is just kitchen garbage, pots, pans, tables, anything that was food-like is long gone.
I love those.
yay.
Those are my favorite.
I'm gonna go knock on the locked door in the most cult way possible.
It
Oh my
is a solid door, but you hear nothing, no response.
Okay, well then I guess we will open the locked door. I'm gonna try to break it down.
Sure.
So you want like in athletics?
Yeah, let's do that.
Check one thing. I have an advantage marker there. Oh, okay. That's for the rope of climbing. Okay. That is a 19.
Right. So you give that door a good solid punch, and like the lock holds, but the hinges don't.
Not dwarven made, huh?
No,
You just open it from the other
that's-
side instead of the
I
normal
could have
one.
told you that.
On the other side of this door, there's a dining room area. All the tables have just been kind of like tossed and pushed to the one side. No real effort was put in like stacking them over there. They were literally thrown against the wall.
Oh, nice.
Me.
So this would have been like vintage elven furniture at one point, and now
Yeah.
it's trash.
Yeah.
Man, could have gone antiquing. Can't do it now.
Bro,
Excuse
yes.
me?
New
Oh,
business.
come on. Instead of us trying to
Elves
find
would not
the
consider this
bonds,
antique. It's barely out of fashion.
we're not going to be.
Jeez.
We're retiring for this. Let's go do that, guys.
I know. Screw getting these bonds off. Let's just go antiquing. Like,
On the north wall of that, there's an archway that goes out into a grand hall. Whatever type of building this was, possibly a temple, maybe a mansion. It's hard to determine right now. The house stretches off farther to the north with another archway, and then you can see a door and several rooms to the west.
Could you pull out your fancy eye, fancy crystal or whatever, and see if you can like find a trail?
way
Right.
ahead of you, I pull out my fancy crystal eye of true sight, and I take a look and see. No, it's not of true sight.
How fancy.
It's a gem of seeing.
I'm seeing.
Which casts true sight.
Yes, that's where I got it from. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna just take a look, and I'm gonna see if there's any kind of path or something that we can follow.
No. The dust on the ground here is thick enough that you believe footprints would show if you saw them. If anyone had passed through here recently. But this looks like it's been well and truly ignored for a long time.
Well, we got nothing. On my end, at least.
No illusions, no hidden magical bits.
Everything that we see is true.
Well, that's no fun.
I can't help you.
I'm glad that adventure design has advanced so much in the 20 plus years since this was written.
You said beyond the kind we're in the Great Hall now, and beyond that, there's another archway.
Yeah, there's an archway to the north.
Okay. Well, if we don't, you know what? I'm can we do a quick like investigation of the Grand Hall? See if there's any symbols, anything that kind of would point us to doing anything, or it's just
Yeah.
just a dusty old room.
Give me that roll.
I am also going to make that roll. I'm going to get a dirty 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a 15.
All right. Volna, you pick out there's like an elven script that's faint on the wall, faded with time, which you kind of find a chuckle of irony to, because it's a prayer dedicated to the elven god of time. His where'd the name go? Labelless Enereth is the name of that god. And you've heard Lestrada go off on his religion once or twice. Of all of the elven gods, this guy seems to have the most in common with Lestrada's god Dumathorn. They like their areas of worship overlap. One of the timelessness and that long elven lifespan is